everybody, my name is Ashley Logan and I am your host for today's episode of He Say She Say. I am here with Mr. Eric Lampkins II.
Hello.
Wonderful. So I have a question for you. How do you feel about weaves?
I personally am not too fond of them. Reason being is because I feel as though who you are, I don't care if you have lots of hair, no hair, 2 strands of hair, who you are is beautiful. It's just a matter of you projecting that beauty to the world for it to be interpreted and accepted. Even more so, I find it problematic because, again, my opinion and my pro-black righteousness, I feel that black women are beautiful, and I feel as though the entire world, you know, tries to emulate you, you know, getting tans and, you know, butt implants and, you know, just a curvy woman being in demand. I feel like black women, they don't see that the world admires and heralds them, and it's like they're trying to I see weaves as trying to you know, subscribe to a European standard of what beauty is, you know, straight long hair. And I don't know too many black women who have straight long hair. You know, most of us have a little bit of coil and kink to it, so it's just like, be proud of your kink, you know. So
when you see a woman with a weave, like, do you have like an initial reaction to her, or do you think differently of her because she wears a weave?
No, it's not that I, you know, throw up in my mouth or anything like that because she has a weave. It's just like, oh, she has a weave. I really try to get to know people on an individual basis before I pass any type of judgment, and I think it would be very myopic of me, you know, to say, oh, she has a weave, therefore I'm not going to talk to her. You know, I might be meeting my, you know, the future Miss Lampkins after she's coming from a modeling shoot or something, you know what I'm saying? She just so happens to have a weave that day. Am I not going to go talk to her because she has a weave? No. But in my experience, the people who live and die by weaves, again, in my experience, have been far more pretentious. You know, they carry an air of superiority. For what? I don't know. And they tend to be, you know, very materialistic, and those are 2 things to me in a woman. I'm just like, get out of here.
So do women that rock natural hair, do they project a different type of confidence, or do you see a similarity between with regard to like the levels of confidence? Do you see that, you know, women with natural hair exude more confidence?
I think I would say to a degree, because I think in order to rock natural hair, you have to not care what people think, you know what I'm saying, or feel about, you know, your kinks or your locks or your afro, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth, or your bald head. You know, I've seen a few women rock like some short hairstyles. I'm like, yo, that's bad. So to me, it's like a boosted, you know, degree of confidence that just, you know, women carry, excuse me, when they have like natural hair. And that's not to say that, you know, a woman can't feel bad or sexy or confident with the weave. It's just a different type of air, you know, a different type of persona, you know, different type of pheromones, I guess, being emitted into the air. You know, that gets my attention.
You have gorgeous locks, by the way. Does your hairstyle have any influence on the way that you feel about women with natural hair? Do you think there's any correlation between that?
I'm not naive to say that there is no correlation. I think that you are what you attract. And because I feel that I'm confident and comfortable in my own skin, and that's with locks or without locks, with the beard, without a beard, that I tend to attract and look for, you know, women who are confident, you know, are comfortable in their own skin.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I have one child, 4-year-old daughter named Wisdom.
Miss Wisdom, are you going to encourage her to rock her natural hair?
I'm going to encourage her to see the beauty in who she is. I tell her all the time that she's beautiful, whether she has her hair all over her head or her hair done. Her hair could be braided. If and when she starts pressing her hair, or if she wants to get a weave, like, it's my responsibility as a father to ensure and instill in her a degree of confidence that who she is beautiful. But beyond that, I tell her that she's more than just a pretty face. I tell her how awesome she is, how talented she is, how remarkable and smart she is. So I feel like I don't mean to go off on a tangent, but I feel like if more men stepped up to the plate and instilled, you know, these values in their daughters, we could literally raise a generation of women who are confident in who they are and not have to look, you know, to every Tom, Dick, and Harry to, you know, for some sort of validation. And they will be comfortable in their own skin. So, you know, I'm starting with at my tree, you know, and as many fruit, you know, come from that, then, you know, I'll do the same thing.
So do you have any last words for women that, quote unquote, hide behind weaves and makeup?
I just want to tell you that who you are, the essence of who you are, is beautiful, is remarkable, and appreciated. And whether you know it or not, what may attract a man isn't gonna keep him. So sooner or later, you're gonna have to come to grips and come to terms with who you are. So it's best just to be comfortable in your own skin, being who you are, and the one that, you know, God has purposed for you, he'll find you. Every man that enters your life isn't meant to be there long term. So, you know, just be patient.
All right, Mr. Lampkins, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for sitting with me. And we're out, guys. What's live, everybody? My name is Ashley Logan. I am in Los Angeles, California with Mr. Eric Lampkins II. How are you?
Well, thank you. How are you?
So you mentioned makeup. How do you feel about that? We'll start over. You done? You want some water?
I'm good.
I just need occasionally, like, not like that, women that wear makeup.
I don't mind makeup. I just don't like it. Why are you laughing, dude?
This is an Ujama production.